more and more dangerous. I'm going to go over here. All right, thank you very much. So that was La Inglesina, and it's an Italian march, and just like any Italian, it has big mood swings. So I'm 50% Italian, so I can say that. I don't look it, but I am. So, anyways, our next piece is one of the most contemporary pieces this ensemble has ever been had to play in recent times. Stephen Bryant is one of the leading composers of today's wind band. If you could believe, a lot of times we think that composers that we play in high school orchestra and band, they're all dead and gone. It's all music of the old. This is music of the new. And Dusk is about that actual event. You know, it's about the event of a beautiful sunset, and he talks about like the timelessness and the still and the quiet and the beauty that's inherent in that. And I can't help but notice that here, as fall comes to winter, how beautiful the sunsets are. Just a few days ago, the entire sky was pink. You know, it was just this beautiful pink, and I was kind of a dork and got my camera out, and my wife was making fun of me, but I was like, yeah, you know, how often are we going to see this? But it actually happens most of the time here. It's very beautiful. So, but anyways, I have it on tape just in case. So anyways, this is Dusk, and it has several different features in the ensemble. But one of the tricky things about this, just like if you saw the jazz band, it's a very slow piece. It's very, very difficult to keep in time and to keep that kind of self-control from letting it get in front of you. So this has been played in honor band after honor band after honor band, and I'm happy to be able to bring it to you tonight. So this is Dusk. before we play our final piece of the concert tonight, I will have a couple of thank yous. There's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people to thank you. But there are a couple of people that I feel could probably never be thanked enough, or maybe don't get enough recognition for the many, many, many hours they put in. And I know that goes for probably 30 or 40 parents in this audience, but I want to recognize at least 4 that are, and what it is, we got a big card for each 4 of them, and our band members signed them and wrote a little note of thanks for what they do for the band. So I'd like them to come up and receive this little token of our appreciation. The first one is to Eric Coity for being our band camp chair this year. Here's Eric. He had very big shoes to fill with that job, and this is his first year doing it, and he did a knockout job. It was like easy, 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 and I'm personally grateful, and so are all the students. So thank you so much, Eric. Yeah. Our next person that I want to thank took a new role this year, but has always been very active. This is the person that, without this person coordinating things in terms of the volunteer hours, we really wouldn't have any parents. So I wanted to acknowledge Pam Maker for all the time that she puts in. She's not done either. There's still jobs to do on that. The band camp job is pretty much done at band camp, but the volunteer jobs all year round. This year we had a lot of trouble finding lead parents in particular positions. We didn't have a vice president all year, and one area that we had a lot of trouble finding someone to take. We had plenty of worker bees. Lots of people are like, I'll do whatever, but I don't want to be in charge. And I know how you feel. But last year, Bridget was our food co-chair, and this year she said she wasn't our food chair, Bridget Miller, but she actually really was by default. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge her and all of her hard work this year leading that group. So Bridget, please come back. This last person probably isn't expecting this, but she probably is maybe one of the hardest working parents we have. Frequently comes in, she's not alone, she has a whole team of people that help her, but she comes in on her own time frequently during school, always, and she's very, very meticulous about how that room has to be. And of course I'm talking about Kathy Esser. Okay? Yes. Kathy, I think I see her more than I see most other teachers in this school. She's always here, always making sure everything's in the right place, leads a really great team, and wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, this is the way she wants to be. But the students really appreciate all you do, Kathy, and I wanted to make sure that you knew that. So, very big, here you go. I believe she took home like 30, 40, 50 rain jackets and had them all hung up all over her house and fold them all like meticulously, like she's working at Gap. It's like, you know. Anyway, she works so hard for us. I have a couple others. I ran out of large cars at Hallmark, so I was going to do this for everybody, but I had to pick and choose today. I acknowledged this person in the last concert, but I can never acknowledge Bill and Eleanor both for everything they do for music education, not just here, but Fisher and kind of the whole fighting the fight for us. So I just want to thank Bill and Eleanor one more time. Bill. Eleanor, see, she's working right now. Where's Eleanor? Eleanor, you have to come in here. The band needs you. You have to conduct. We need a French horn player. Come on. Eleanor, thank you very much for everything you do. I also want to thank all of our music teachers from the middle school, from Fisher Middle School, led by Jenny Anderson. I don't know if they're here tonight, but we obviously can't do any of this without their support. So thank you to everyone down there, especially Jenny Anderson. I am very well supported here by an administrative team led by Marcus Autry, and I wanted to acknowledge Marcus and the whole admin team for all they do for arts and me personally. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge Tim Nielsen for everything he does for us here at a performance night. He's our go-to guy. He's in the back. Thank you, Tim. And finally, I wanted to thank you for all of your support, for being here tonight, and for everything you do for the students to support this program. Music education is strong here at Los Gatos High School, and it's because of your support. So thank you very much.
So there's actually one more person we need to thank, and that would be Mr. Mara for his dedication through the entire season, and he really made it great. Thank you.
Thank you. I think Andrew Seuss has the Wildcat onesie. He's the one with the onesie. Okay, so we're gonna finish our last piece with our last piece of the concert with minor alterations, and I have to admit to you that this was a piece that was suggested by Jay, and whenever Jay suggests a piece, I usually give it a questionable eye, like, okay, it's gonna be, you know, cheesy and loud, and it is. But this is a gentleman who was part of the Dallas Wind Symphony, which is the only professional wind ensemble, a full-time professional wind ensemble. So there's still hope for you guys to get a job. Anyway, and he decided that he would take all the well-known holiday tunes that you know and change them into minor, or mess the meter up. And so it kind of reminds me of when you're driving in traffic or trying to find a parking spot at Valley Fair, how you feel like you just want to. This is that part of the holiday season. So we hope you enjoy it. Minor alterations. Thank you very much, and we'll have a great New Year. Thank you very much. We have also want to let you know that we have 12 members of our ensemble trying out for Santa Clara County Honor Band tomorrow, so I want to wish them luck. Most of them are in this ensemble. Wave if you're trying out tomorrow. Thank you all. I hope you have a safe and happy holiday break, and we'll see you in January. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.